perfect.
Crito, what are you doing here? Must be early.
Yeah, it is.
What's the exact time?
It's around 6 a.m.
Man, how'd the prison let you in here?
I know the warden, he let me come in.
And you're only coming to visit me now.
No, I've been here a couple times.
So why wouldn't you wake me up?
Well, it seems to me whenever you were asleep, it's the only time you seem peaceful. I wouldn't want to be awakened if it's the only time where I'm not in pain.
Well, in my situation, there isn't a time in which I don't feel pain. Anyways, Crito, why are you here so early in the morning?
I'm here to tell you about the bus that will come for your escape.
There's no point.
What do you mean?
I had a dream opening my eyes to the reality of my situation.
Socrates, there is still a way. I wouldn't want to lose a good friend that is irreplaceable, and people will think that I took money for you not to escape.
You see, why should you care about what others think when you know what is true?
The opinions of the people must be regarded, as is evident in your own case.
Yes, the peoples can do good, but also evil at the same time.
All opinions aside, tell me, do you fear the consequences if we break you out of this prison?
Yes, that is one of my fears.
Well, fear not, because everything will be taken care of, Socrates. Believe me when I say that you will be safe and cared for by many of whom stand with you and what you believe in.
Crito, I have always been a man guided by reason. But at what point does my reasoning for self-benefit trump the reasoning of the people? As I said earlier, regarding the opinions of the people, some must be regarded, others not, correct?
Yes.
The good opinions are to be regarded and not the bad.
Well, yes.
And the opinions of the wise are good and the unwise evil.
I agree.
But in the eyes of different people, evil is wise and good is unwise.
I suppose.
So whose opinion is wise and whose is unwise? Because from judgment by different people, one is one and another is another.
I'm unsure.
So who is wise and who is unwise? How can we know for sure if justice is served or if a situation is handled unjustly? Would life be worth living if we can't differentiate justice with injustice?
Certainly not.
Some believe that the opinion of the people is just, and others believe that the many can kill us.
Yes, Socrates, I agree.
So from this statement takes me back to whether or not I should escape without the consent of the Athenians. If I am just to escape, then I shall, but if I am unjust, then I shall stay. But how will we know I am just or I am unjust?
You are right, Socrates. How shall we proceed?
We must think about this issue as a whole and consider this matter together. Consider my positioning on this following situation.
I will do my best.
We are never intentionally to do wrong. Doing wrong is always evil, correct?
Yes.
And injustice is always an evil and dishonor to him who acts unjustly, right?
Yes.
Then we must do no wrong.
Certainly not.
So once again, we shall do no evil.
Certainly not.
And what of doing evil in return for evil, which is the morality of the many? Is that just or not?
Not just.
For doing evil to another is the same as injuring him.
True.
So answer me this, Crito. Do you agree that neither injury nor retaliation by evil is ever right?
Yes.
A question I may ask, Crito. Ought a man to do what he admits to be right, or ought he to betray the right?
He ought to do what he thinks is right.
Now then, if I am to escape and disregard the laws of the Athenians, I am doing wrong for them, but right for me. So then, Crito, am I to follow what I believe is right, or am I to intentionally wrong the Athenians?
I am not sure, Socrates, for I have nothing left to say.
Then let me follow the imitations of the will of God.